Having the room makeover, just like it made it amazing having a space that was not only just mine, but how I wanted it.
2 years ago, Circle of Care made a room makeover for me, and it made me so happy. It even made my parents cry.
It's really awesome to especially come home from the hospital and your room just be completely the way you always imagined it to be.
My name is Karen Morgenbesser, and I am the founder of Art from the Heart, a program of Circle of Care. When you first hear we're just doing a room makeover, it sounds very trivial, sounds very light. But these children, for most of their treatment, are at home. Their immune systems are low. They can't go out, they can't go to school, they can't go to the grocery store, they can't go to the movies, they can't go to their friend's house to play. Their home is where they are living. They spend a lot of time in their room when they don't feel well, when they need to rest. So this is their little safe haven. And we come in, a lot of times the room is just a blank canvas, and we come in and put all their thoughts and all their dreams right in there, and they can be in their room and enjoy it. And we bring the world to them. We bring volunteers that come in and interact with them, and we bring the outside inside. So the first room we did was for Hannah.
So when I was 11, I got diagnosed with ALL, so that was leukemia.
Being 13, she wanted a little more grown-up room. There were no more themes and Disney characters, but she had a pillow, and the pillow had all these fun stripes in it, and she wanted a room with all those colors.
I wanted turquoise and bright colors. I didn't necessarily have a theme. I just wanted like every bright color there was. I spent way more time in my room than I should have at that point in my life because I wasn't going to school. I couldn't go out in public. I couldn't be anywhere. So I was in my room 24/7. And it was just like really great having something that was so personalized to me and exactly where I wanted to be.
I was 13 and I had leukemia ALL. I had chemo for 2.5 years. I definitely will never forget coming home and being like, oh, this is my room, like I get to sleep here. It was like a place that I want to be. It was really nice.
So for a year I was either in the hospital or at home, and having a new room was just awesome. My room at that point the walls were white and it wasn't really that cool. And then after the room makeover, it was awesome. There were Coke bottles on the wall, like paintings. My brother had a Washington Nationals thing on the side. I love it, so cool.
We found out, that we were gonna have the room makeover probably just right after his surgery, right before he started his second six-month round of chemo, which, in retrospect was great timing because he was, just getting off the surgery, about to go back kind of for that second round, and to have the distraction of the room makeover, getting back into chemo, and gave us something to look forward to and something to discuss other than what time we have to be at the hospital and who's going to spend the night tonight.
Having the room makeover for the kids was in fact transformative. It was magical. It was all of those things. Brady didn't have a choice about his treatment or the hospital we were going to or the doctor or the nurse or any of those things. And this was all about, what do you like?
My name is Kathleen Alter. I am a junior at the high school, also a cheerleader. And I had leukemia like 2 years ago, and it was like hard.
Catherine was hospitalized 11 times in 2013. She hated being in the hospital. As nice as everybody tries to make it, it was just so frustrating. She would always rather be home. And to get a call like that somebody random was just thinking about you and they wanted to do something nice for you was, I don't know, it just lifted all of our spirits.
That people that we didn't know would, donate their time, their energy, their, goodwill to us and help get us through a difficult time was just amazing. The room makeover experience was, as we said, so, positively emotional, impactful.
It was such a tough time of the treatment, and it gave her something to look forward to.
My name is Deanna Delmonico, and I am a 20-year-old student at the University of New Haven. My room was done 7 years ago by Circle of Care, and this is it. We're sitting in it now. Looks relatively the same. When I got the call about the room makeover, it was really cool. I didn't think that it would happen. You put your name into like all these things and very rarely do you ever get called back. It's a genuinely great feeling to be able to give a child something good in a time that's not so great.
All of a sudden we got a phone call, we were referred, and this wonderful organization came in and said they wanted to redo their rooms. So it just breathed some new life into us. So the teenagers came in and transformed the entire room.
What's really important to me is the interactions I see for me, the interactions I see with kids helping kids, and just the happiness that we bring to the kids.
It's more than just the makeover. I think the whole kind of experience when they go in their rooms for them is transcended into how they feel about it.
So this was something that it was for them. It was about them. It was taking into account their tastes, their likes, their wants.
I'm just thinking about the gift of Circle of Care was more than, well, it's a room makeover. It's really about making connections, and it's about just sharing and being together. And so that was a big deal.
It's a thought that wouldn't necessarily have entered my mind, but for Karen, who started this initiative, so thankful and happy that someone did start, and it has kept, that the tradition has kept on, and like I said, hopefully will keep going, because it's such a wonderful idea and it means so much to the families.
I mean, it's amazing that you did 100 rooms. Like, that is so much effort. And to know that I was the first and
I was the second.
because God forbid we ever do something apart.
It's not about the mural and the painting and the decorating. We come in for a weekend and we transform the room. But it's the long-lasting relationship. It's the feelings that the family is left with, that there are people out there who care and want to help. All we're doing is making them smile for a very short time. We're not curing cancer. We're not doing anything serious, but it's fun and it's just for the child.